Hello everyone and welcome to your weekly pick-a-pile reading. Keep in mind these readings are collective and general, so receive only what resonates, release anything that does not. This week I'm also featuring the Soul Food Oracle by Rising Sun Oracle. So let's go ahead and begin with pile 1. So if you chose pile 1, let's see, how do people see you? Okay. All right, pile 1. So starting out, we have the Star. So whatever it is that you do in your life, whether it's your career, what you focus on, they feel like you're naturally good at it. They feel like you are the best at what you do with the Star, that you shine and you inspire others, that you have this incredible confidence, that you don't back away from any sort of conflict or competition. As you see, there's quite a courage and strength that is coming through. Other people might also feel like you are protected, that you have this divine protection around you here. We also have the Four of Cups, which is about a missed opportunity. So you can take this one of two ways and you'll know exactly if this is you or not you. People could see you as working in a way that is smarter, not harder. You're interested in working in a way that is a new paradigm. You like to do things your own way, within your own time. You will not be forced. You will not be rushed. I know that this is a Four of Cups water card, but I'm actually getting Taurus energy coming through here. I also think that people see you as putting pleasure first, okay? So take that as it resonates. The other opportunity, or the other option here, is that you're actually quite mythical, magical, and rare. But people don't always recognize that or see that until later, after they've already missed their opportunity, okay? So that's another message coming through there. We also have the Hanged Man. So you take your time. You are not rushed. You are not on anyone else's schedule. You could have your own business here. That's quite possible. But you always bring forth another perspective, one that perhaps has not been seen before. With that Four of Cups as well, you could also be very strongly connected with source energy, with meditation practices. But you can always present another perspective that is of value, okay? And again, with the Hanged Man, we also have the fork in the road, which is you taking your time to decide what is best for you. Sometimes people might see you, your shadow, they might feel like you're selfish, but I feel like you're actually misunderstood. I feel like you value yourself, you value your time. You're someone who even values your time. You're like, oh, I'm busy, I'm busy this afternoon, but really you're just going to be napping, focusing on self-care. You appreciate your time and space by yourself. I feel like when you take time by yourself, that's when you do a lot of shadow work. That's when you do a lot of creative work, a lot of integration work. Okay, so we also have Celebrate. I am grateful for the memories. So people, when they think of you, they think very fondly of the memories that they had with you. I feel like you're also somebody who's quick to cut off a connection, or if someone is not respectful of you, like you have no problem being by yourself, being independent. We even have not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, boundaries, still angry. You might be somebody who holds grudges as well, or that's how people see you. You might put your phone on mute or do not disturb. Okay, but people do also see you as having these great memories. They have these great memories with you. So if you have, I would say, like, the way that exes look at you is they often reflect on the beautiful memories that they have with you, and they're grateful for that, okay? But at the same time, I think they accept that you are who you are, and that you're not going to go, you're not going to go backwards, basically, is what I'm getting. But you're somebody who also celebrates life. You know how to enjoy life. You appreciate the rhythms of life as well. I feel like you work really well with them. We also have unexpected income. So people feel like you're somebody who is lucky, or that you are wealthy, or you're just very successful in what you do. I feel like it's very unique. You're very much independent-minded. Okay. A very strong sense of knowing who you are. But I also get with, this fork in the road and the Hanged Man as well. Like, you take a lot of time to reflect. You take quite a bit of time to reflect, and you also reflect on good memories, and you think about how you want to live your life and celebrate your life. And I feel like, you know, it could be, again, in a just very, very unique way. It's your creation, and I feel like you love to create, but I don't feel like you like to work hard, okay? Or your hard work is not what people necessarily see. It's, again, what's integrating or happening behind closed doors when you're by yourself. I feel like you like to dream a lot. You enjoy manifesting. Other people see that as well. Again, they might misunderstand you as being lazy, but they just don't understand the best way that you operate, because you understand the best way that you operate. And I feel like you just don't have time. Like you have a level of impatience. And with this knot today as well, people see you as, especially with relationships, because this is the love oracle, okay? They see you as not really having patience for anything that you don't find of value, okay? Like, I feel with this, I don't know, just with this message, it feels like, you know, if somebody has made a mistake with you, you cut them out. You know, you could just be somebody who blocks them, or, you know, if you get in an argument with a romantic partner, you create your space, you take your space to, you know, think about it. And people definitely feel locked out of your life, pile one, okay? So when it comes to like love and romance and relationships, you might be somebody who doesn't find that as valuable for you at this time. You're more so focused on the direction you're going in, listening to your intuition. What is fun for you? What is of value to you? You could work in stocks, okay? That's something else that I'm seeing here. But you also have a great sense of self-control, is what I'm also getting. And you could love, like, people, like, you could love to go on vacations or adventures by yourself. I'm seeing that. See, he's skiing. Okay, you could be into winter sports here. But you don't back away from challenges. You just face them in a way that is unique and best for you. But yes, you're somebody that people see. You love adventures, but I feel like you really love your time by yourself. You really enjoy going on adventures by yourself, connecting with nature by yourself. You might even go out and like take a nap by a tree. But people definitely see you as somebody who likes to embrace sports as well. Okay. You might also find value in things that others don't. Okay. That's another message coming through. Like, I need an example. So for instance, if you were like going on a whale watch and, you know, everybody was like going to see the dolphins. They wanted to see the dolphins. Like, oh, the dolphins are here, but you're not interested in the dolphins. You're interested in another sea creature that's super unique to you that you find to be fascinating, right? So you're like, you don't care about the trends, you know, you do your own thing. You are definitely an original here, okay? And that's kind of what I'm getting coming through here. But yes, people have beautiful memories with you. You know how to celebrate life. You know how to create a beautiful life for yourself, and people do see that. They just may not understand it, okay? And that's okay. I feel like you also, you know, you take time to reflect on memories, and sometimes maybe you get stuck a little bit in the past. Okay, that's another message that's coming through there. I would say that you rest more than you're active as well. You like to sleep in, perhaps. Maybe you work more at night, or your energy is at its filled state in a way, or at times that are just different from others, and people see that as well. So like, you're on your own timeline, you're on your own course here. That's very clear. Okay, that is what I have for you, pile 1. Receive what resonates, release what does not. Let's go ahead and move to pile 2. Let's see what we have. Okay, this is beautiful energy as well. So starting out, we have the observer. So you're somebody who likes to sit back and observe and learn in that way. You have a certain level of intelligence because of this. You know, there are people that'll rush into things, make mistakes, but you observe their mistakes rather than making those mistakes. You could be somebody also that you like astrology, you enjoy learning about the moon cycles and, you know, connecting with the lunar energies as well. People could see that about you. You could be somebody who also predicts the future. You could be somebody who predicts, you know, certain events. That could be one of your gifts or your, you know, abilities here. But what I'm sensing is people see that you take your time before you invest in any sort of value. We have wealthy man, so people do see you as wealthy. You know, you could dress well. Or you just love your life. You just have this wealth about you that even if you don't feel like you have a lot of money at this time, people see that potential, or they see that you have this great value, okay? Whether or not you see it yourself, although I feel like the way that you present yourself is that you do know your value here. And you know the value of your heart as well, because we have love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. I feel like people see you as incredibly attractive, as having this big and beautiful heart, as somebody who loves unconditionally. Okay, but I do feel like you're selective about what you invest your love or your emotions into. Okay, but people want to also give a lot of love to you. There's something about you that people just want to bring a lot of love forward to you here. I also sense with that self-love, you take very good care of yourself, and people notice that. They could notice that by your appearance, by your energy, just by the way that your life is, by your success here, by your foundation, because 3 and 1 is 4. Okay, and you also have the 4 of Wands, which is about a foundation. Okay. In relationships, people could see you as being a little bit controlling. Okay, maybe a little bit possessive as well. Whether you're masculine or feminine, you know, you take what resonates, release what does not. But I do feel like you're still learning when it comes to relationships, when it comes to building your foundation with another person. I feel like, again, you've maybe been very independently successful, but when it comes to working together with another in relationships, or you know, starting a life together, I think it's a bit more challenging for you, because I feel like you're very successful in your career. But if you see the Page of Swords energy here, she has this huge sword, okay, and she's a page energy, so she's just learning how to wield this sword. So you know, you're learning how to have a healthy relationship and to merge your life with another, possibly, okay? Or even if this was career, you work really well independently, but then working with a team or working with a partner here might be a little bit more challenging. But again, you are the observer with the Page of Swords and the Observer card here, so you can sit back and learn from others is a message that's coming through here. You can see the value in what others bring to the table and how that teaches you and inspires you to learn and grow. We also have the 4 of Pentacles energy coming through here. And it's interesting, the depiction of the 4 of Pentacles in this particular card, but what I sense is you're not somebody who's afraid of beginning again. With the 4 of Pentacles, it is about like withholding your energy, saving your money. But I feel like you're a bit of an alchemist with all the fire energy coming through. You could be a fire sign, you don't have to be, but you're an alchemist. So you're able to transform foundations. You're able to transform anything that you put your energy into. It's really cool how that energy is coming through here. You're also able to take the good of situations and let go of what doesn't serve you. Because if you see, there's the 4 Pentacles on the boat, but she's actually holding the treasure chest. Okay? So you know what's of value to you and what's not of value to you, and you're happy to release it. Okay? I also think because you observe, you sit back and you observe and you learn in that way, you just make very intelligent decisions, and that's something else that, you know, other people notice about you here. You could have a little bit of a sense of inflated ego, but I feel like you kind of fake it till you make it. Okay, kind of get that sense coming through. We also have sugar cookies, social, I miss your company. So you could be very socially involved, you know, with different social groups, but whoever you spend time with, like, they love it. They love your energy. They love your presence. They miss your company when you're gone, okay, when you're not there. Like, if your friends go out and you're not able to make it, they're like, oh, this sucks. Like, where, you know, they wish you were there. You could also be a little bit nostalgic. You know, Christmas cookies could have something to do with that as well. You could be missing somebody, you know, from the other side. That's something that could be coming through as well, that other people notice about you. Okay. The shadow energy that people kind of see is that, yes, you could be a bit controlling or want things to be your way, and it takes some flexibility and some patience here when working with others. But people see you as very passionate, okay, focused, driven, willing to learn, okay, willing to learn and take in new information and integrate that. You could also find that energies are maybe try to attach to you a little bit too much, okay? That people get a little bit too obsessive or possessive of you, okay? So interdependent relationships, choosing partners that are confident in who they are, okay? Who are secure, not insecure partners, because that could be quite a challenge for you, pile 2. I feel like you're really sweet. I also feel like you have, you know, your presence is a gift to others, but also you are a gift giver, okay? You could have a specific creative talent that people notice and you share that with others. Or if you are, you know, very wealthy, like you volunteer or you donate, you know, to different causes or different foundations. People see your generosity. But they also see your boundaries. They see that you do have this self-love and, you know, you're not coming from any place of lack here. So I feel that people also see you, pile 2, as very difficult to manipulate, right? You could also be somebody who, you're a quick learner, you're a quick study. And that's something else that people admire about you. If you're single now, I don't think that it will be for long. I feel like you are very magnetic, okay, pile 2. And I feel like you're complete within yourself. You know, you're self-made. You've done a lot of work on yourself to have this wholeness, to have this oneness, to have this sense of knowing, again, what's worth investing in and what's not, to know your passions, to know where you want to, you know, plant your roots as well. I also feel like you're excellent with money. You're excellent with saving or investing your money, or that's something that other people see you. That's a way that they see you. But I don't feel like you're materialistic. You could be somebody who trades as well. Like you could trade automobiles. That's something that's coming through as well. But you have no problem just releasing what doesn't serve you or what isn't of value. I feel like you evolve quickly as well. Like you could resonate with something, you know, 1 month and then the next month you're moving on to something else. Like you could quickly go through vehicles. Like you could have a vehicle for half a year or a year. You like to experience new things. That's something else that's coming through. I also see that people, as much as you have this confidence, you also have a sense of humbleness as well, or even a playfulness that also comes through. Again, if you bake or you're a cook, like any sort of creative culinary art, I feel like people know you by that, and you bring forth these beautiful desserts or these beautiful creations for others. And I feel like you're somebody who, you inspire others, but also you're inspired by others as well. And it's not always what others, someone would think, like, oh, you're inspired by this successful businessman. No, it's like you're inspired by kindness. You're inspired by people overcoming adversity. You're inspired by those who are passionate, and go after their dreams. That's how others see you. I also feel like you're inspired by alignment as well, and transformation. You could be a salesman or saleswoman. You don't have to be, but that's another message coming through. Again, I feel like you might donate frequently items to charity, or you might, again, be in some sort of trades with items. That's what I'm sensing as well. Okay, that is what I have for you, pile 2. Take what resonates, release what does not. Let's go ahead and move to pile 3. Okay. Wow. So we have regeneration. So people see you as that phoenix rising. They see you as an alchemist. They see you taking adversity or challenges and being able to turn things around, being inspired, creating something beautiful. They see you as a very healing energy, a very constructive energy, okay? We also have occupation. So you are somebody who is very passionate about your work. You enjoy your work, very focused on your work, okay? And people see you working diligently or working very hard here. Okay, we also have the Ace of Wands. There's that passion, that new creative energy. You are that alchemist. You can create something new. I feel out of anything. I feel like you're definitely a creator here. But with this Ace of Wands, this is about passion. This is about your fresh energy, your new beginning. This is also a transformative energy that's coming through here, okay? And we have the Ten of Swords. So there's this sense of resilience that you have. You are reborn from the ashes over and over again in your life. You definitely are somebody who ascends, who evolves, who transforms and grows. And then we have the Sun card. So all of this beautiful fire, you are a gorgeous light energy that people see. You just shine brilliantly through any form of adversity or challenge. You could work with family. That's another message that's coming through here. But with that Ten of Swords, I feel like you're inspired by your challenges. People do see that. Also resilient. Like, I feel like you've dealt with betrayal. You've dealt with, some very difficult times, and you have become successful. You have healed. You have maybe even been inspired by those times to create even more. You just have this creative feminine fire within you. So you're very tapped in. I feel with your sensual energy, with your freedom, your happiness. I mean, being around you is like being around sunshine, right? But you could have, with this Ten of Swords, like you could have this wound that, you're currently healing, and maybe only those very close to you would see that or notice that. Maybe not everybody would see that. Maybe most people see this. They see your success, right? And they don't necessarily know everything that went into it, for you to shine as brightly as you are. You know, all the shadow work that you have done with the Ten of Swords. In relationships, we have wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So you could be married here, right? Or, you know, you could be in a very committed, healthy, beautiful relationship with the wedding rings. People also feel like whatever you make a commitment to, you're solid with it, okay? Because we also have eggs, stable, I am accountable. They feel you're accountable, you know, you are resilient, you are steadfast, you're very focused and driven. You could kind of rejuvenate items or creations here. If you see she's, you know, she's sewing. So there could be something that you do here where people see you take something that is maybe broken, maybe old, maybe in need of repair, and you do it. That could be what you do for your occupation, or that could just be, you know, you could attract people who have gone through, you know, they're experiencing a lot of pain, and after spending time with you, or again, your occupation could be a therapist, or, you know, you help humanity and then you help people heal, whether it's, you know, what you create, whether it's, you know, you're a therapist here, or just even your own brilliant, beautiful light energy. It just helps to alchemize and transform and inspire others. Okay. I just feel you have this beautiful heart of gold, and other people see that. They're inspired by that. They see how people improve after being around you, or learning from your example, or again, you create something for the world, for others, that helps them heal, helps them grow, gives them hope, inspiration. The sun is also, you know, about clarity. The sun is about happiness and joy. I feel like you are a joy bringer. You bring a lot of joy here. Even when you're going through difficult times, I feel, you know, you inspire others so brilliantly. I feel like you're somebody, I feel like you're an earth angel. Okay. And I also feel like people see that. They also see you as being able to balance out or temper energies, temper situations. You could be a Reiki healer or some form of a healer, or just very aware of how energy works. And that's how you can alchemize, or you can temper, okay, energies here with this regeneration. I feel like if there were any like unhealthy patterns, like whenever any unhealthy patterns meets you, that's where it ends, okay? Because you create a new healthy path moving forward. So you could be an alchemist when it comes to your thoughts, when it comes to your manifestations. You're just naturally good at that. People do see that. People also feel you're successful, you're a lot of fun. They feel like you're a free spirit, okay, with the Sun card. They feel like you navigate the world in a very lighthearted way, that you have a really optimistic perspective. You could really love the Phoenix, okay, because that Phoenix energy is definitely coming through. But people feel like you're somebody that can hold space for anyone or anything. Whether that's best for you is up to you, right? But people feel like you are just out of this world with what you're capable of, as far as, you know, how you can alchemize energies or hold space, or maybe even what you've overcome in your life. You know, I feel like your warrior energy is very quiet, but your success is very loud. Your energy is very loud as well. You could have a deep connection with the earth. You could be an earth sign, earth fire. But you also have a certain perspective about endings that I think inspires others. Whereas some people might really get caught up in endings, you're someone who realizes that that's just a cycle, just like nature, right? The death rebirth process. is something that I feel you're very familiar with and you're comfortable with. You don't fear endings, okay? I feel like you're also somebody who does kind of go with the flow and kind of follow your own instincts, your own intuition. Others see that, and I think because of that, you're an original, okay? Within your occupation, you could, again, like always present something new. A new way of doing things, a better way of doing things. But people feel like in your presence, like they are blessed. Like they receive these blessings or these healings or this validation or this love. You know, they just are overwhelmed, I think, sometimes by your energy. They definitely see you as an earth angel. I feel like you're also somebody who eats very healthy. Okay? You probably have a really nice balanced routine as well. That's something else that others notice. Your shadow aspect could be that you focus on others more than you focus on yourself, okay? So make sure that you do that healing work within as well, and that you fill up your cup first. Because when you do that and your cup overflows, you know, then you bless others around you. I feel like such a sense of appreciation and gratitude coming from you as well. And again, a profound and beautiful connection with the earth and with nature and with Gaia, with goddess energy. I feel like you're an old soul as well. You're a wise soul. And I feel like, you know, your happiness, people see your happiness as being very important to you. And I also feel like the work that you do brings you happiness. If it doesn't, then I feel like you would, you know, you would change your job, or you would make some healthy changes for yourself to align with your happiness. I also feel like you have a great sense of trust in source as well as yourself. Again, there's just this faith or this trust, this relaxed energy that's coming from pile 3. Where if like there's a challenge and people, you know, around you are like panicked and what are we going to do and kind of freaking out, you're just like, it's going to work out. We're going to align our energy. You know, like you're very calming influence. And yet at the same time, you're also, you know, can be very, very exciting as well to be around. You know, your demeanor might be quite shy, but at the same time, like, your energy is loud. Your energy definitely speaks for you here. And I feel like it's very clear as well. People see you as having very clear energy, a very clear sense of direction, and that your instincts are on point. But again, what lies underneath that is because you've had these 10 of Swords experiences and this wisdom from these experiences that have helped you to evolve and grow and be this wise being. I think people also feel like for your happiness, like it's simplicity, you know, you enjoy the simple things in life. I also feel like you might work alone as well, okay? If you're a creator, like you create items, like you might, or you restore items, like you might work alone. Maybe you listen to music while you work alone, okay? And maybe as you work or you create, you also heal. That's another message that's coming through. So this is beautiful energy that's coming through for you, pile 3. You might also, people see you and they have a sense of familiarity to you, like they know your soul, like they recognize your soul, or they feel drawn to you. You could be a mother, you don't have to be a mother. It could be a father, but you don't have to be a father, but you just kind of have that nurturing energy about you, like the King, Queen of Pentacles. You could also be a trendsetter here without even meaning to be. You're an original. People see that as well. With the wedding rings, I'm kind of seeing that there could be people that feel like your partner doesn't match up to you. Okay, for some of you, that's just for some, not all. Just a message that's coming through. Take it if it resonates. But I definitely feel that others see you as being very committed to, you know, your passion, your work, your soul mission. Even being a kind and beautiful human being, you know. So that is what I have for you, Pile 3. Receive what resonates, release what does not. Thank you so much for joining me. Take the best care, and I will see you soon.